Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, early learners. Welcome to the Art Room. This week we're doing a study of if Picasso painted a snowman. Let's start off with our hello song. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. Hello to you, hello to you, hello to you, hello to me. Hello, nice to see you, everyone. All right, let's do the 1, 2, say hi to you to my friends at Hamilton Elementary in Miss Damian's TK classroom. Today I'm saying a special hello to Ezra and to Jasmine. Thank you for watching and doing your art and sending me your pictures. And you know, I got some artwork from Miss Damian's class, and what happens is if you send your home address to the studio, they might send you this book, but it would be an activity book like one of these. And they'll send it to you and you'll get mail in your mailbox, which is always so much fun. I love getting mail. All right, so yesterday we talked about Picasso, and today we're talking about Vincent van Gogh. And we know his work was swirly. We did swirly Christmas trees when we did the Nutcracker and that study. So today I'm going to be making a lot of pastel colors by using, all my colors I use will be mixed with white because it's supposed to be a snowy picture and we want it to be swirly. So I'm going to be working on my lap and we're going to sing the song using Van Gogh. If Van Gogh painted a snowman, how would that snowman look? Would he be like his other work? Let's check out the book. So let me find how Greg Newbold did Vincent van Gogh's artwork. And if I can get this open to the page, here it is. It said Vincent van Gogh's snowman swirls and curls in wavy lines. So what I want to do is make some drifts of snow. I'm going to use my blue pastel just to get some lines going so I'll know which way I want to go. And I'll use this as my inspiration. I'll keep it on the suitcase and put this down. I like working on my lap because it's easier for me to do this here than standing up because my paint sometimes would smear and go down. So some of it I have to work on it looking at it myself, but then I can turn it and show it to you. So let me get into my box of pastels. You could use a crayon or you could use a pencil. You decide what you think looks best. So let me move this over so I can see. I'm first going to make a hill for one snowdrift and then another curved line down and another one over here. He's going to be kind of a small snowman, I think, because I'm making such big hills. But here's where he's going to be, and I'm going to make his big bottom circle, then his middle-sized circle, and then his small circle on top. Now I can put in what I want to do as far as paint. So they have a red scarf, and since red is my favorite color, I think I'm going to put my red scarf on here so when I paint it, I'll know where it goes. All right, let me get my paints. I'm using tempera paints. If you're going to do this with paints, the tempera paint seems to paint the best on this work. And I have my mixing tray. Well, this is just an old egg carton that I'm using. I'm going to start off by painting in my scarf. Now it's not covering up my blue line that I drew, but I don't really mind because it's my artwork and I know that's how I started it. But now I'm going to use a different color, so I'm going to wash my brush in my water. I'm going to just dry it off a little bit. Now I want to mix some dark blue and I'll put some light blue in a different place. I'm going to wash my brush because I want to get in some white. I made 2 containers of white so that if I did get too many colors mixed in, it would be all right because I could just get some fresh white. So usually you start with white and just add in a little blue because you don't want it to get too dark. So I'm mixing this up like this, and it'll be ready to do some of the hills. And I'm going to start here. You can do the short strokes like Vincent van Gogh was famous for, or you can just paint it in. You decide, because this is your artwork. Get a little more white to mix this dark blue. I like to use more than one blue because just like water, snow isn't always the same color, and besides that, I'm not painting in a realistic way. I'm painting in an impressionist way. This is the impression I'm making. You get an idea of what you think looks good, and you just paint it, and I might even put some of this in with that other color blue. Oh, I like how that looks. Do you need to do that? Absolutely not. Boys and girls, you know how I feel about artwork. I wouldn't put my hands on your art. Remember, if a grown-up tries to do your artwork for you, you say to them, oh, I have extra paper. Here, you can use this. Because we always want everyone to work on their own work unless it is a collaborative piece, and then everyone can put their hands on it if that's what your project is. We have to be careful about people's feelings because sometimes when people say, oh, your art needs to be a certain way, they think they're not good artists anymore. And that's not true, because artists all depend on our own thoughts of what we think is good. And that's the way I am about my artwork. I hope you feel the same about yours and you think, hey, I'm doing the best I can right now. And each time I get a little older, I do my artwork a little differently. So I'm seeing that I need to put some of my sky, but look how I'm just so busy doing my snow that it looks so great. I'm going to turn it so you can see it right side up. And then I can paint upside down because I know I can see this way. I'm going to wash my brush a little bit so that I can do part of the sky. All right. I'm going to make my sun orangey up here. And I like to make my sky some mixture of that. So I'm going to put a little bit of that orange there and mix it in and make it a lighter color so that I can make some swirls around it. Just like Van Gogh might have, little short strokes up in the sky. And I might make it go around different ways around my snowman. Are you enjoying this? Are you painting yours now? Remember about using paint in your house. You have to get permission to do it. So I think you probably are watching me now and that you will paint in your kitchen or maybe if the weather is nice outside. That's what I do with my own children. If they want to paint, we set up outside because if you don't want to get any of it on your couch, that's never good. Because then people say, oh, we're never doing art again, that's too messy. And you think, oh, why didn't I do that outside or in the kitchen? Or maybe sometimes families let you use some kind of plastic over a table so no paint gets stuck on places that you don't want to have paint. See how I'm doing my swirls with little short strokes? On my snowman, how you make him look kind of realistic is to get most of the paint off of your brush and make sure there's not too much water, and then just kind of shade in around the edges. It makes it look rounder that way. So I can turn my circles that way, still using a little bit for his face. And I might want to put a kind of hat on him. Vincent van Gogh was famous for wearing a straw hat, and I think I will put a little brown straw hat, but I'm going to paint it and put some orange and some white in it so it looks like it's a little mixture. Because I told you I like putting white with everything because it makes it more wintry. So I'll put this hat on his head and make it go up on the top like that. And if I don't like it that orange, maybe I'll add a little more brown. Just dip in and mix right on the place where you just painted. No one says you have to use a mixing plate. Some of us use a paper plate when we mix our paintings. Do you notice how I did add that color around the edge of the snowman to make him have a rounder shape? That is really a clue to an artist. I'm going to turn my jar so that every time I wipe my brush on it, I don't get more paint back on my brush. And you know what's going to come here. His carrot nose. And it's just a triangle, so I try and stay skinny and get fatter when it hooks onto his face. And I'm washing that orange out because I'm going to put some black kohl eyes. Do your eyes need to be black? No. You decide what looks best to you. So I'm just going to put 2 dots for his eyes. And I'm going to put the kohl little dots. Do you notice I'm not painting it? I'm making it just little dots. Touch and pick up, touch and pick up, touch and pick up, touch and pick up. I'm going to put some buttons down the front of him. And I think I will make those buttons. I really do like black, but I'm going to put them navy blue, like they came off an old coat, an old navy blue coat. And I'll put that on there, and notice I'm doing the same thing. Touch and pick up, touch and pick up, touch and pick up, touch and pick up. I think he only needs 2 buttons. I don't want the buttons to go down on his body down there. So I think I'll add a little more to this and make this a little darker blue to add a different color to my sky. Boys and girls, while I'm working, I'm going to tell you about tomorrow, because yesterday I forgot to tell you what you needed for today. I got so busy at making my Picasso snowman that I didn't tell you what materials we would use. So tomorrow, when you come back, we're going to be learning about Yayoi. Remember her, the Princess of Polka Dots? She's not in the book that Amy and Greg wrote, but we're going to do some polka dot work, and I am going to do some printmaking. So just like from before when we did printmaking, we used a cork, and we used the ends of a pencil eraser. So if you have these same paints we use today are called tempera paints, or if you have something else that you're going to print with, and we'll use the cork, a new pencil, colored paper, scissors, a glue stick, and we will work on that. Boys and girls, I didn't finish my painting today. It's off to a very good start, but I will finish it up and let you see it another day. So boys and girls, let's do the goodbye, and it goes like this. It goes, goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. Goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to you, goodbye to me. Goodbye, see you next time, everyone. All right, so remember about Yayoi. I wish I could wear my polka dots tomorrow, because she was the Princess of Polka Dots, and we learned about her when we were learning about pumpkins. So I also am bringing a paper plate and a paper towel so that I can touch the paint and print it. Touch the paint and print it, making polka dots. If you use pens, that's fine too. Don't worry about the materials. Just think about what kind of art you want to do with me. Boys and girls, I had a great time with you today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
A brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.